Hey everyone, welcome to Average Joe Preparedness. My name's Rick and I'm an average Joe. Okay, first things first, we'll call it housekeeping. I forgot, I have some videos on my phone and I'd forgotten they were there. And I'm sure there's someone out there that was waiting because I never told you what happened with the potatoes that were right over here in my raised garden bed. The ones that just wouldn't die and they kept growing. You guys remember that? Somebody does. And there's no video on it. I always point up here usually when I put one because I just mentioned it a few times. Well, I got the video now, the videos of the results. Now the potatoes I planted over here, those little ones, I'm not a fan of those. I like the big potatoes. But that's what I planted over here as an experiment just to see what would happen. So I haven't even looked at them, the videos. I mean that I made, and I made them a while ago. So I'm gonna plug those in right now for housekeeping just to finish them up. Yes, yes. Okay, so that last bed that had the potatoes in it, I cut back all the tops that had frozen. I'm about to dig it up, see what happens. Yes, yes. That is what came out of there. It's about 4 pounds. Those are pretty much the edible ones, I was saying. And there was a whole bunch more smaller ones that I'm just putting in the compost bin. So that is what came out of there. There were tons of little ones. So I got regular edible ones, and then I got ones that I'm going to stew and or pot roast. Yes? Yes. So I honestly have no idea how those videos just looked because I forgot. I made them like a month ago or six weeks too. I don't know. It was a while ago. So it was at the beginning of winter and we're getting close to the end. So anyways, that ties a bow. That ties a bow on those potatoes. And then, oh yeah, I just remembered in one of the comments sections, and I'll answer them on the comments when I get to them, which is what I do when I upload videos. But someone asked me about the buckets, growing potatoes in the buckets. I am going to do it again this year. I'm going to drill more holes in them for drainage because I keep drowning my potatoes or whatever. They keep getting too wet. So, but I'm going to do it again. I'm going to continue doing it and doing it and doing it until hopefully I succeed. And this is a good opportunity to remind people, because I've done it a few times. If you're going to grow something, start growing it now. It takes years to figure out how to grow something well. Yes? Yes. Okay, I don't know where you are, but here it is friggin' freezing still. I had to wait till this afternoon. I didn't want to bust out my buddy heater to do this. So it's this afternoon. It's like as warm as it's getting to shoot this video. So not a lot of stuff getting done out in the yard, preparing for spring. So yeah, doing stuff on the inside of the house. And speaking of which, something that happened on the inside of the house, we are going to talk about money. Rick, no, you always talk about money. Yes, I do. Because as far as I'm concerned, besides your mentality, how you think, and that you thinking you need to be prepared for something, you're preparing to take more responsibility for yourself. The biggest thing to preparedness, no matter what level, beginning, medium, no matter what it is your finances. And so, yep, we're going to talk about money, guys, but there's a reason. Trust me. So the other day, I was loading up the dishwasher, doing dishes. Yes, I do dishes. So I'm loading up the dishwasher, I'm doing dishes, and I look down, and the little light thing on the top of the door, where you push the buttons, and nothing was lighting up. So my dishwasher wasn't working. And yes, I went through the troubleshooting, like, oh, is it plugged in? Did I pop a circuit breaker and all those good kind of things? Yep, nope, it was the dishwasher. So dishwasher's like 5 years old. I think we got it when we first moved into this house. It was installed right as we bought the house. Nice dishwasher, but beyond the warranty time frame. Yes. So here's my question, you guys. An appliance, in this case it was a dishwasher, but I guess I call it a major appliance. So an appliance, you go just out of the blue, this happens to average people, boom, it doesn't work, it's broke. What do you do? Well, depending on what you know and what your experience is and what your comfort level is, there's different things. So I can tell you what I did. I got on the internet because I try to fix my own stuff. And I found troubleshooting videos because there's tons out there, which is awesome. And we'll circle back, hopefully I'll remember, to circle back to using videos and stuff in YouTube to fix things. So I'm going to come back to that. But anyways, I did it. I found some really cool videos. I have things like a multimeter and stuff I built my tools over time. I think I've mentioned that to people, that one of the things about doing stuff around the house is you slowly build up your tools. You just don't start with everything. So I have a really good multimeter. I have like a little power sensor pin that you put in so that way I don't kill myself. I've worked with electricity before. Baby steps, baby steps, baby steps. Safety first. Yes. And guess what I found out? Well, I found that one of the circuit boards, it's the one right there underneath the digital display on the top of the door of the dishwasher. So it's like that long. It's about that wide. It's got all the little lights and stuff on it. You know what I'm talking about? So anyways, that was bad. And I'm like, okay. And I saw how to R-square. But anyway, so I go looking on the internet and I find the part. And so to info you with shipping, and I did expedited shipping because I like a dishwasher, you know, so you don't have to do that. So with the shipping and the tax and the blah, 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 it came to just under $180, right? Now we're going to come back to finances on this, 180 bucks. So I had the 180 bucks. I went ahead and ordered it. The part came in. I double checked the video on how to do it. I had to pull off the door. I had to split the door in front of the dishwasher, split the door in half. I don't want this to sound more complicated than it is, because normal, average people can do this. Again, I'm an advocate for people trying. See what I'm saying? What's the worst that could have happened? The worst that could have happened is I would have and ended up getting a new dishwasher. Or you see what I'm saying? So if you're already in that situation, if you're already there, then what the heck? Why not give it a shot? But that's not what happened. So I pulled the thing apart and I replaced it. I followed all the guidelines. Plus I knew when you're dealing with circuit boards and stuff, you got to ground yourself to metal and blah, blah, blah. I changed it out, put it all back together again, and it worked. Yay! So it cost me 180 bucks, just under. It cost me my time, a few cuts, because those machines have like little metal and it's really sharp. They don't ground it down up under where you can't see it. But when you're sticking your hands in there, trust me, you're going to find it. And yeah, so 180 bucks and a couple hours of my time. Yes? Yes. So what's the alternative? The alternative is I would have had to buy one. Now, I don't know about where you are, but I looked locally and there's a sale going on one of the, we'll just say Home Depot, if I'm not mistaken. And it was a really nice dishwasher, same brand, a newer model. And it was just, they were getting rid of it, I guess. And it was on sale. So a newer one would have cost, a brand new one, with this huge sale, it was like 36% off for some reason. I don't know how many of them they actually had because I didn't have to purchase it. But it was like 500 bucks. So I spent less than $2 for something for $5 that was totally on sale. And again, I don't know where you guys are, if it would have been the same. You guys can price what a brand new dishwasher costs where you are. The point being is I didn't spend that money. You with me? So I saved, even if I had to get that one, I saved a few $100. And I learned how to work on my own dishwasher. Yes? Yes. Now, I understand that's not for everybody. This channel isn't about dishwasher repair. Trust me, the videos out there were done by people that way knew what they were doing, and the video angles and it was good. So they're out there. So not the point. The point is what can average people do? You should try. Now, maybe a dishwasher is beyond you, but I've done refrigerators. I fixed refrigerators. I fixed a water heater by changing out parts, not just like a little thing. I mean, getting into them. Washing machines, dryers, dishwasher. I think pretty much every major appliance I've been able to fix. And again, what's the worst thing? The worst thing is I spend $100 on parts or 80 bucks or whatever the parts were. Even if I can't figure out how to do it, and I ended up having to get a new one, which hasn't happened yet, is I learned something. You with me? And that's value right there. Okay, circling back to using the internet. Some people might say, well, heck, if things go bad and blah, there won't be no internet and you're not going to have that stuff to figure it out. And you're absolutely right. But guess what? If things are that bad, I'm probably not going to be using my dishwasher. I'm probably not going to be using my washing machine. I'm probably not going to be using my dryer. I'll be lucky if I can use my water heater, and God only hopes I can use my fridge. You see what I'm saying? Not the point. The point is, after the zombie apocalypse, I won't be able to maintain this stuff, but I'm not going to probably be doing it. The point is, up until then, zombie apocalypse, up until then, I'm learning skills. I'm saving money. That money can be used for something else, like, oh, I don't know, paying for the price of stuff that's going up exponentially all the time. Do I mention eggs? Do I mention that? But anyways, or meat. So that is the point right there. That's one of the points. Yes? Yes. Doing things yourself, learning a skill while you're doing it builds confidence, building a toolbox, I'm pointing at it over there, of tools and stuff that that's the point. Saving money is the big point. You with me? And like the lovely lady in my life, we hand wash dishes, oh, sorrow, for like a few days till the part came in. So you see what I'm saying? She's understanding. We had to hand wash. It wasn't that big of a deal. But yeah, so anyways, that's what happened, because that's what happens to average people. These things happen. An appliance goes out. So now we're going to talk about finance. So in my case, I was lucky. I had the money. So I had the money in my account, but hold on a second. We have an account for our house for this. Let's talk about this. Now, one of the things that we do is every month I have money going to, she has money from hers, I have money, and it goes into an account, and it's for the house. And what exactly it is for is something like this. If we needed to get a new dishwasher, we have the money. It's just sitting. It's an account that neither one of us really looks at. A small amount of money each month goes to that account. You see what I'm saying? And it's up to individuals, if you decide to do it, how much to do it. I mean, I started off, I was saying like 25 bucks a month or 20 bucks a month. And it's gone a little bit up. I send more now each month because I've been working on my finance and building up and building up and building up. So it's not just an emergency fund, which you should have, and we have those too. This is just for the house. So again, if a washing machine goes out or the refrigerator goes out, or major appliance usually is what comes to mind, is it's not like, oh my God, we got to go charge it on our credit cards, which we have credit cards and we have awesome credit. Don't get me wrong, but we have this account. But I didn't have to use that. I had some money still in my checking account for this month. And so I'm going to have to adjust for the next couple of weeks, my spending, if that makes sense. And I bought the part. But there's a confidence there when you have the ability that I wasn't sweating it. Does that make sense? And I wish everyone had that same feeling. I mean, don't get me wrong. I didn't want to buy a new one. I didn't want to take that money out of that account and go spend it on a new dishwasher. But I could. We could. Does that make sense? But I didn't just do it. I got the money. I'm not going to fix this now. My backside, I'm not. I'm going to do everything I can to try to keep that money, again, to try to build skills. So I had the money. I bought the part. Bada bing, bada boom. Worst case scenario, we had the money. We have it. And there's going to be more money in that account next month and more money in that. You guys with me? Finances. Finances builds, and there's so many better things about it than just money. The security it gives you, the confidence it gives you, the comfort it gives you, working on your finances. And for those of you who are just beginning or haven't decided or just now deciding that they need to, this has taken me years. So don't think, well, it's easy for you to say. No, it's not easy for me to say. Okay, I know it has taken me years and years to build up my credit. It's taken me years to pay off all my debts, and hers also, us paying off our debts, except for the house. It has taken years. Do you understand? Years, painful, and it is painful. So please don't think, oh, it's just easy because you're a position. No, my happy horse backside. No. But I can, because of that, because of what I've gone through, we've gone through, I am telling you, it makes you feel so much better when situations like this arise. I'm not kidding. Yes. Okay, video's getting long. Just thought I'd let you guys know what average people have to go through. I'm sure this has probably happened to one or more of you guys out there. If it wasn't a dishwasher, it was something else where suddenly, boom, it breaks, and you're standing there going, well, what the hell? What the heck am I supposed to do now? You with me? So, anyways, that's what happened here. Yeah, let's wrap this up. I hope this finds you well. I hope you are happy. I hope you are positive, and I hope, especially financially, I hope you're working on being prepared.